Hi, my name is Shereem Herndon-Brown, President and CEO of Strategic Admissions Advice, and today, in this week's video, we're going to talk about the importance of course selection and GPA, okay? A few months ago, weeks ago, we talked about the importance of choosing the right courses, but now we're going to talk about after your student has chosen those courses, what they should do with their GPA. Now, every college will tell you that nothing's more important in the student's application than their transcript, all right? So your student, your child doing well or the best that they can in their courses matters more than their standardized testing, their activities, their essay. Colleges want to see how well students have done over a 3 or 4 year period. We understand that the pandemic was part of that, but there has still been enough time since then to really prove yourself in certain courses and opportunities that students have had to show what they got in the classrooms. So if your school doesn't calculate GPA, your school doesn't have class rank, please know that colleges will probably recalculate it for them based upon their evaluation criteria. So no matter what your high school does, the college that they apply to may do something different. I want to make 3 critical points that you need to know as you consider your child's GPA in this process. Number one, APs are great, but they have to be appropriate. I never, ever, ever want a student to bite off more than they can chew. And too often, students think that, well, if I take 3, 4, 5, 7 APs, then college will take me. Not if you don't do well in those courses. It's very, very important that you judiciously consider with your child how much time that they're going to allot to studying for an advanced placement course. Oftentimes, advanced placement scores, the 4, the 5s, the 3, the 2s, don't even factor into college admissions. They want to see the classes, absolutely. They want to see that your child is challenging themselves and has rigor and has taken what the school offers, what the high school offers. But by no means should your child take inappropriate advanced placement courses, because that's not going to impress colleges at all. Number two, be sure that you understand the admissions requirements of said college that your kid is applying to. You have to check their math courses, their foreign language courses. Just a few weeks ago, we had a student looking at a college that pretty much requires 3 years of foreign language just to apply. I can cite several schools, particularly if you want business or engineering, that want students to have calculus on their transcript. So be very, very mindful of the admissions requirements of the college, if they post them on their website, to make sure that your student has the high school courses that will be evaluated on the college side. Okay? Number three, understand that a GPA is just one piece of the puzzle for the college admissions process. Although it's important, there are still other pieces that have to fall in place in order to be a strong candidate. That could mean what students do outside the classroom, their extracurricular activities. What do they do on standardized tests? Yes, we cannot ignore that. I know many schools are test optional, and next week we're actually going to talk about understanding standardized tests in the midst of test optional and all the other opportunities that there are out there. But I want students to understand that the transcript, the activities, the recommendations, the testing, and the essays are all pieces of the puzzle. So it's very, very important that your child understand that their GPA, their transcript, is going to be number one. I remember a few years ago, a student said, I'm going to take 5 APs my senior year. And I said, slow down. It's very, very important that you do well in all those classes if you want to be a student at, one of the elite schools. No. Colleges want to see that I challenge myself and I've taken all these APs, and that's really, really important to me. Okay, so the young man took the courses, got B's in them, and still applied to the Ivies. Didn't play well. Why? Because he inappropriately took classes that he probably shouldn't have, didn't get grades that the Ivy Leagues were expecting, and he did not have the college options that he thought that he could or should have. All that said is that we work with over 1,000 students, and we understand how the college admissions process works. We actually have 2 very specific programs to help you with this. College List Builder, where we actually build the college list for your child based upon their grades, scores, strengths, interests, and a myriad other things. And we have having a strategy session with me that all you have to do is click below, have a discovery call, and we will set you up to have a full 60-minute strategy session where we can talk about the transcript, the scores, the activities, the recommendations, all inclusively, all right? So very, very important that as you consider the courses your kid's going to take next year, couple that with what their GPA is or class rank, consider all 3 things. What do colleges recommend that they take based on their admissions requirements? Making sure that you're only appropriately taking advanced or honors or AP courses, and most importantly, understand that the transcript, the GPA, how students have done over a 2, 3, 4 year period matters most to colleges.